Any sort of voice for let me check
Has
actually.
yeah, because like I could have
Ray.
sworn Brie Larson has done voice work, and I don't know why I think that. I'm thinking of like Marvel stuff for some reason, like What If maybe. I don't know.
I don't even know if she's done that. Let's
Oh,
see.
hmm.
Okay, so let's see.
Rosalita, by the way.
She was yeah, she's Rosalina.
Hmm.
I wasn't angry or anything. I just laughed. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's actually pretty hilarious.
uh,
uh, just making sure the stream works.
she's in Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
Scott Pilgrim takes
Uh,
off. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
he gets on the plane. He wants to get away from her.
she's in an animated series called Housebroken.
Okay, so she has done
Uh,
voice work before. All right,
yeah, it looks like
maybe
it.
she has a voice for radio. Who knows?
Yeah, she was in Fortnite Chapter 3.
Oh gosh, what did you do? I'm in Fortnite. All right.
I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
So uh, I I'm not gonna waste much time, but like so when someone says the word woke, what do you think of? Like, what's your definition, Mr. Fargo?
Do I have to?
Yes,
Uh, uh,
just a
okay.
basic idea of what people
Alright.
might say it is or what you say it is.
Uh, my interpretation of just how it is is forcing in ideology rather than focusing on writing or
Hmm.
purely focusing on what you want as far as race swapping and just stuff like that. It's like I'm fine with basic race swaps as long as the actor or the role they're given is good enough. But if it's just like a race swap and there's like nothing to their character or nothing to their performance, then that's when I would go like, yeah, you just did that because of ideology, most likely. Like it and if you and of course if you watch a film like Black Christmas 2019, I I guess that's the biggest example I
Which
would
is
go
a
with.
remake, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a remake. You wouldn't get it at first, but it is a remake. Uh,
Hmm. That's what I'm kind of scared
that
of. Yeah, that people
yeah
don't know that it's a remake. It's like,
yeah that is like the prime example of I guess I don't want to say it. The
well,
thing is,
yeah,
I
I
don't say it
know.
a whole lot.
Yeah, because it's it's sort of like saying the word Mary Sue. It's like it just ends conversations because like, oh, you're this kind of person instead of just saying what it is. Um,
Oh,
it's kind of like what woke is. So when someone says woke, and I'm like, what do you mean by that? Because
I'm I'm
now we need a definition.
I'm perfectly fine if people say marriage. I just need to hear their arguments first for why they think that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
That's what I just said. But that's why it's like you got to be careful of what you say because woke is just a grab title for a lot of thumbnails and stuff. It's a way to signal to your audience of saying that stuff, or let's just say it can be. Um,
it can be.
absolutely. If you use the word a lot, like social justice warrior and stuff like that, I'm like, all right, but you're gonna have to prove it. You have to put your money where your mouth is. But people, I think, have stopped using that as a way to get attention and just say like we need to talk about this instead of just saying it in the title because like that's a it's sort of like other terms that sort of the sides use that just ends conversations instead of creating them. Just say this word and the conversation's over. Like nah, no, because there's definitely nuances to what they would call woke or anti woke or whatever a sort of crowd. Let's see. So like what I think it is if someone said like something is woke, I would say like the ideology is front and center. That's all they cared about, the message, and they don't care how they got that message across, especially a very progressive message, which includes in the hiring practices, the writing, the ideology is all up front, and all the rest of the stuff takes a back seat. The internal quality of the art piece is sacrificed in case for telling that message, which is a very modern message. That's what I think woke is. Um, but yeah, that's. But like, I don't know what Andypants gaming means to it though. Like, I have no idea. Um, have you ever heard of this guy before?
No, I've never heard of this guy.
Well, the only reason I've heard of this guy is because like it was a Twitter battle and a YouTube debate where he debated Act-Man, and I used to be a big fan of Act-Man, but not as much anymore. He's over there doing his thing. He's doing the popular thing of gaming and stuff like stuff, and he has to make sure that he doesn't say too much stuff wrong when he used to be a really outspoken person against sort of like keep your ideologies out of gaming spaces and stuff. Now he's in the middle of it, and plus he had some debates with people I like and sort of backstab them, and I'm like, well, that's enough for me to stop watching his content. But he exists. He's not that controversial, really. Um, but like so he debated Andypants game, and I think he demolished him. At least that's what I remember. So and he says he can prove that gaming is woke. Um, so yeah, we're gonna take a look. Uh, man, I need a
All
drink
right.
already. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the field. Full screen. Loading back. Oh, come on. Yes, there it is. Okay, good. I'm always worried when I do the next screen, it's not going to show it. Like, but OBS so far is pretty good. I just need to make sure it shows up on the stream, but I guess I'll know soon. There it is. All right, yeah, there it is. Sorry about that. All right.
I had the Act
Fine.
Man on my stream to have a casual chat about wokeness in video games. He denied that women in games are becoming uglier. He denied that games are becoming less masculine. And he denied that games are becoming more woke. A few days later, he made a video making fun of the idea that there was wokeness in games and got absolutely bodied by his
Wait,
followers.
hold on.
Whoa,
So
whoa.
I, w-
Okay.
I wouldn't say that Ackman completely denies that stuff. Listen, I stopped watching him a while ago, but I do remember that one of his jokes in Battlefront 2 was that he kept referring to the to
What was it like?
Iden, yeah,
Yeah,
Iden
yeah, yeah.
Versio.
Iden. Mm-hmm.
He kept he kept referring to Iden Versio
Strong
as
female
strong
protagonist.
female
Yeah,
protagonist.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
he did
I
change
wouldn't
since then. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even say that Ackman like denies this stuff completely.
Um, I'd say on a general sense. Okay, so the big question is this only refers to a Western market of AAA games, I think, because they definitely do have um like Tencent and like BlackRock sort of like on top things, and they're having a crackdown on like sort of Western media. That includes like AAA video games where they have to meet a quota of things, and that creates a sort of a work environment where they have to do these things, and that does affect sales. Now, making women uglier, I'm like, hmm. In a sense, I know what he's talking about, but to say everyone's doing that in AAA space, I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Like,
Not everybody, no.
but it's I. I'm getting what he's get for like a generalization, but I don't know about everything.
Finally, I invited the Act Man to come back on my stream and have an actual debate, and of course, he pussied out and canceled. So whatever, y'all. I'm done with the.
So people are allowed to avoid debates for any reason. They don't have to debate you. And just because they don't want to debate you again doesn't mean they're cowards. Like, that's a straw man of another person's position, especially if you don't like them.
I mean, if we're going by that logic, would we say that Az was being a coward by not wanting to debate? No.
Nope. And in fact, the reason why he didn't want to debate Act Man was because
Ackman basically decided, I'm gonna still release my video criticizing you before we have the actual debate. And he then decided to use Mahler's DMs without asking permission.
Yes, he did. And that's why I stopped watching him. I didn't want to exactly go out and say that stuff, but yeah, it is sort of that reason.
Guy, I'm just glad he finally exposed himself as the homo that he is. But the real thing.
Oh, he went to a pride parade? What?
As the describing him as the homo that he is like, dude, okay, calm down.
He went to a pride parade? I don't know if he's there. Listen, I'm going to be good faith. Like, is he there to mock it, or is he there to like just?
I think he probably just went there to be there. I don't think that he's gay because of it. It's like,
I don't know. It's kind of funny. He has like anti-social justice videos, and he also has the opposite, where like all the Christians were making fun of video games, and that was cringe too. But like the difference is that like when a religious person, or like when they want to cancel games, they don't do it in a I don't think they do it in a more hostile way than they're doing it today.
Well, they definitely back then they tried to manipulate people by going like, Pokemon is satanic. Like, were you there when we watched?
That's pretty funny. Like, not gonna lie.
Were you there when we watched that video of like the pastor who was telling everybody telling a whole group of adults why Pokemon is satanic? It is genuinely.
It's funny. Like,
it's hilarious, but at the same time, it's like, are you kidding me?
There's also a book called Harry Potter and the Devil. Oh no, wait, in the Bible. Sorry, Harry Potter and the Bible. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, all right.
I'm not joking with you. He thinks Mewtwo having 3 fingers is satanic.
It's sort of like how people say like the monster, like the monster can. It has a 666 on it. Those aren't monster claws. It's like, oh gosh, those aren't claw marks. I'm like, all right.
As the homo that he is. But the real thing I want
to
talk about in this.
Tell me how you really feel. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to have a debate with you, because you keep calling him these things. I don't know.
Video is this simple question: are games becoming more woke?
Shows a black woman. And I'm like, does that?
That's a guy, Falco. That's a guy.
It is. Eyes open and have played more than one game in your life.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I saw the feminine stuff, and I'm like, that's a woman. Like,
you could see the chest. You could tell he's a guy.
I can't tell in some video games. Okay.
20 played most console and PC games each year.
Main character is a man. Okay. We gotta have issues. That doesn't mean woke. I'm sorry. And we're talking about and like, is Hornet a woke game? I mean, Silksong a woke game because he plays a woman? Please don't tell me we're doing this.
Obvious they are. But just in case anybody disagrees with this simple fact, I'm making a video to show you the most egregious examples of the woke cancer infecting video games.
Okay, so shows this like black gentleman and says it's woke. Oh, dude.
I don't know the context. I don't know the context of this game.
Exactly.
That's why you can't just show images sometimes. Sometimes you gotta explain to me is like, why is this particular game what you say it is?
Yeah, because each case is not the same thing. And the biggest example I have for like just because a certain companies were involved with gaming development doesn't mean it's political. For example, God of War Ragnarok has Sweet Baby Ink like fingers in it. Like but that doesn't make it woke or political. Like they had very little influence on what the creator wanted. And just because it has a diverse cast in some places doesn't mean it's woke. Like you're going to
Yeah.
have to be better than that. Do better, Senator, please.
So first off, we need to define woke because they always say that we
Hey!
can't. Merriam-Webster defines it very clearly.
Oh, he's going to do Merriam-Webster. All right.
Woke, politically liberal or progressive as in matters of racial and social justice, especially in a way that is considered unreasonable or extreme.
That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad of a sort of a definition.
So by this guy's points though,
Mm-hmm.
he's saying that if you have too many women in games, then it's unreasonable or extreme.
That's just.
That's basically what this guy is saying.
Are you saying, Froggo, that it has a suspicious amount of women? Oh no, please. Well, we don't know that yet, but let's find out.
Wokeness contains false ideologies within it. Marxism.
False ideologies. What do you mean by
Okay.
false ideologies? These are ideologies. Their falsehoods come from the fact that they have misguided research or like research that is what do you call research that is pointed in a certain direction but doesn't consider other points of research? Like that counteract it. I don't know.
Critical race theory, intersectionality, and many others. But what is wokeness really about?
Okay. He just defined it and said like he didn't say what it applied to though. That's what I'm sort of concerned about. It's like he said like what defines wokeness, but like how does it apply to something?
At the bottom of their hearts, woke people hate anything that is good, beautiful, and true.
Beautiful and true. Wait, what? What's the good, beautiful, and true? The Chad meme? All right.
Wait. Hold on. I need to. I'm
Mhm.
going to go a little. I'm gonna go a little autistic here, but
Sure.
okay, so good, beautiful, and true, and he shows two family pictures. One is a black family, one was a white family, and you're like,
All
all
right.
right, yeah.
Mhm.
That's fine. It's like notice how both of these families are separate from each other, and he doesn't include interracial families.
Um, not sure, but like I don't know. Maybe he just pictures at
Like
random. I don't know.
maybe I'm getting a little too crazy here, but
I don't
it
know.
is a curious thing.
I I don't know if this guy is true or not, so I can't say that for sure.
Woke people hate beautiful women. They hate masculine men. They hate healthy sexuality. They hate normal people.
They hate normal people.
Healthy sexuality? Healthy sexuality? Excuse me, what the fuck did you just say?
Hold on, let's go back a little bit. They hate women, masculinity, church, family, etc. That's a lot of etc. is doing some heavy lifting.
And then he said healthy sexuality. It's just like, so tell me, what do you think of just a normal gay relationship? What do you think of that?
I
Like,
think he would
gay,
consider.
gay,
Yeah.
gay relationships aren't aren't always fucking insane. You do realize that, right?
Um, it's definitely one of those things where it's like when I first heard about it, I'm like, I don't know if that's true, but it is true, sort of like the homosexual relationship when it comes to two men are actually healthier than one of the family unit. However, it is not exactly it's healthy for them, but I don't know about a family unit. But like a And the other thing is like when sort of like ideology bleeds into a lot of stuff, like this happens in Korra at the very end. All of a sudden, side character's gay. And I'm like, wait, why? Well,
Yeah,
didn't you see it? Like,
I
no, I
definitely
don't see it.
I definitely agree that was a really stupid decision because it was a last minute choice.
And the
It was
same
just
thing
like, oh,
happens.
by the way, these two
Mhm.
characters are gay. It's like, oh, okay.
And then, like, at the end of this Godzilla comic, whatever, during the whole thing, it's like the husband dies, and all of a sudden at the very end, she's in a lesbian relationship. I'm like, whoa, that doesn't make sense. You have to show that. Like, I can
Wait,
see, yeah,
which media are you talking about?
it's a Godzilla comic. Like,
Oh, okay.
I have it on my shelf. Like, and it's like it's pretty good, but the end is like and the same thing happens in the Defenders of the Universe, like an anime on Netflix. At the very end, gay relationship. I'm like, why did you do that? It's almost like you're looking for like scoring points. It's like when Disney does the whole like the two girls kiss at the end of Rise of Skywalker. It's like, why did you do that? Like uh
They hate healthy sexuality. They hate normal people. You see this last week with the trans creative director at BioWare designing a character creator where this is the biggest butt you can have and this is the biggest chest you can have on a woman. It's obvious the people who made
so
They hate healthiness.
they hate healthiness. But like, no, I there is a thing with like I remember L'Oreal. Was it L'Oreal who made the gaming ad that was like, we need to represent bigger women in video games? It's like, shut up, you're a hair company. Like, and it's
It's
like,
just it's just like, okay, dude, I get what you're trying to say.
mhm, absolutely.
It's just like why is this like the biggest size and all that sort of thing? It's just like I get you, but at the same time, it's like healthiness. What makes it hate healthiness?
She's healthy. It's just
What
that
what what about a big ass and big chest? Make it healthy.
you got some big teeth, little girl. Yeah, it's like, no.
No.
But like, I mean, little boy, whatever. That clip. But like, take on it. But like, I totally get it because it's like, if I'm gonna have a character creator, I want the most options possible. If I want, here's the thing: women want their like personas to also have the big bootay, and the big chesticles. All right, they want those stuff. Trust me. Like, I've talked to plenty of gaming women, and they want the beautiful people. And it's like, yep, and let the men have it too. They're allowed to do that. What if they want? I mean, the same thing would happen if you took away the men's ability to have like strong chests and like and in other aspects, like in their private parts and stuff when it comes to character creation. It's like, so why are we just doing it to one side of the aisle? It seems like you do have an agenda, and I agree with that part. But to say healthiness, no, they don't hate healthiness. Like, they're not vegans. Like,
this hate attractiveness in females and in males. Another thing woke people hate is diversity. Say what? Come again, Andrew? Isn't the whole woke movement built upon creating
DEI. Ooh.
more diversity, equity, and inclusion? Well, that's the genius of it. Woke people say they love representation and equality while only pushing for acceptance by a small group of people. When they talk
By a small group of people. So the thing about like, I don't know, like I'm losing energy fast. Like, I'm being sapped of energy. It's almost like my
Same here.
motivation's going out of the window. Like, I don't know why that is, but like, I don't know. Let's just, I understand what he's saying. It's sort of like the thing of What am I trying to say? When they sort of want to do this sort of thing. I don't know. I kind of oops, sorry. um when people like have the DEI conversation, the reason why people don't like that is because it gets rid of merit and like a meritocracy. And they're both kind of hand in hand. They're both inherent. The whole idea of like but when it comes to video games, you can make them look like whatever you want. So like, okay, so we can get rid of that part, right? Not really, because voice actors are the companies who hire voice actors. Like they have to be the same kind of person, or else you can't do it. We need representation for the what person's seeing on screen, and we need to represent like today's life. Today's life is multicultural and multiracial. It's like, well, what if I want to do a Pacific experience, like a medieval game? And in medieval times, like considering on the area, it took a long time to travel and everything, so they didn't want to, and it's really dangerous. So usually there's one kind of race in one part of the, in one part of a country, and like nope, it's got to reflect modern day. It's got to look like the modern Witcher Netflix. It's like no, not really. That's not what it's about. Uh, and then of course, like when they say like, well, you can respawn and drink health potions, so you can be a different race. Like that's not the same thing, and you know it. Some, in fact, the more video gaming it is, and the more you're true to life at the certain time periods, the more immersive it is. Like that's just the way it is.
About equality, I like to ask them this question. Are white men included in the woke movement's definition of diversity?
Well, as would say no, because diversity means less white people, which I'm like, I kind of agree with. But the thing is, though, it's really an anti sort of diversity of thought. I don't care what race people really are when it comes to certain like behind the game's creation, as long as they because I only care about a finished product, but that finished product has to follow some type of should I say like sort of universal traits of believability within its own universe. And if you're going to go medieval times versus like and you want to change it to like to do that sort of stuff, like you definitely have to be like it has to be fantasy, because fantasy could allow you to do all sorts of things to allow sort of like different races to mix together. And even that has limits because everything has a limitation on it.
No. Are religious people included in the woke movement's definition of diversity? No. Are
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Like it it depends on what religion it is.
big-breasted, beautiful women included in the woke movement's definition of diversity? No. So it turns out woke people actually hate diversity because they despise these groups of people and leave them out of games. To prove to you that these people hate white men,
Oh
the
god.
CEO
Oh my gosh, look at this. So Alan Wake 2, that's
This is Sweet Baby Ink's page, by the way.
yes, it
So
is.
take
And
it
God
with
of
a
War
grain of salt.
Ragnarok's on there. Uh-oh, this is why I brought it up.
We
Mm-mm.
are God of War Ragnarok fans on this channel.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great story. It's almost perfect. In fact, the worst part is sort of the diversity part, as it would put it. Like Angerboda's part with Atreus is
I
really
am
bad. Like,
I am perfectly fine with Angrboda.
oh,
I
I'm
don't see
fine
no.
with Angerboda, but it is the worst part of the game. Like, it goes on forever. But
I mean,
anyways,
yeah,
mhm.
granted on a replayable value, I could see people getting quickly
even
bored of that
even
second.
on a not replayable value, on the first time, it's like, oh, I'm about to leave. Nope, you gotta gather stuff with her. It's like, am I about to leave now? Nope, you have to deal with the how like her drug, like her grandma's drug addiction, like uh, but you know what? It's fine in doses. Like,
of Sweet
Also, could
Baby
you not
Pete.
find a higher quality picture, man?
I
Jesus.
know. Look at this. Did you take this with your let's see. What's a Did you take this with your flip phone? What's going on? Uh,
A video game consultancy recently said this. Also, I don't know why games
I'm a sucker for warrior wear. What's warrior wear? So I
I
bought
think he meant to
Peter
say,
Panic.
yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Also, I don't know why games featuring human characters are still so white and male.
So this is a crazy person that you should just not listen to.
Um, so I'm with Fringy sometimes. I'm like, listen, video game characters don't have to be any sort of human traits whatsoever. It to be sort of um attached to, because like there's Ratchet and Clank, and they're
Yeah.
quite Jack and Dexter, you know? They're also not human. There's lots of characters who are like that, who are just animals or whatever.
Astrobot,
Sly Cooper, stuff like that.
Crash
So-
Bandicoot, Spyro.
And they're quite but the thing is though, they have human traits because they're made from people, write what you know. So they have motivations you can be attached to. They have emotions and character depth depending on the genre. So it's like so it's just that it's that is what it is,
featuring human characters are still so white and male. Like, imagine the CEO of Microsoft being like, why are people in games so black now? So there's an
That is
To be
true. Mhm.
absolutely fair, you did say you didn't say it, but you basically showed that it's apparently woke if too many women are in video games.
Yeah, you showed a graph. But like it's I mean, it is sort of the thing. It's like reverse it to say about men or about like anyone other than white. And people will have a shitstorm about it. It's like, yeah, because it's not right to say. And then but like it seems to be acceptable from certain things, and it's not reverse racism. It's just racism. Like there's no such thing as reverse.
is insane double standard here. This broken, childless woman also said this. Pay me
Broken, childless woman. That's poisoning the well. I don't know who this person is.
Maybe to shoot down your white male lead game ideas.
Oh my
Oh boy.
gosh. Also, 10 comments, 1 retweet, 19 likes. Oof. You got ratioed.
This is a person that you just shouldn't fucking listen to. This person is clearly not that popular. This person is clearly not that well known.
Yeah, and it's you. I'm sorry, but you went cherry picking. Like you went to go hunt this person down because you knew you could make an example of this person. That's kind of scummy.
to shoot down your white male lead game ideas. But it gets worse. Black girl gamers, a racist.
You see, this is a lot more acceptable to me because these people are crazy and they're a lot larger.
Woke organization has publicly stated this: we will not work with white mids. Imagine any.
Looking at Black Women creators of Dungeons and Dragons content for some potential brand work. Hit us up for Black women content creators.
We only hire.
They didn't say looking for white people. They said they were looking for Black women content creators.
Yeah.
That's not saying the opposite. But here's the thing: you could have shown any other thing like that, because these people are kind of crazy. But like, it is sort of like, imagine they said this: looking for white men content creators. Like what? That would seem crazy. So I totally get what he's saying.
I am already so tired by this video.
I think we'll do it partially ways. I'm kind of losing it. I'm losing motivation.
Company saying that. Imagine a company just saying, nope, if you're black, we won't serve you. Danny Ladonders, who was a game developer on this game called Validate, and I think she worked for Ubisoft, specifically said in a
That's a weird company name. Validate. It's like, ooh, wait a minute. That's kind of loaded term, but all right.
Video that she doesn't hire white men.
Then show. Okay, listen. If you're gonna say that, you need to go and find it. Okay.
Just to go even further down the
Oh.
rabbit.
Find some. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Eligibility criteria. To be eligible.
Identify as a woman or non-binary. So already, I could be a man and identify as a woman. All right, I win.
It's like a what Austin Powers joke where you just walk in.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, what are you doing here? I'm a woman. Oh, okay. Come inside.
No. It's remember that thing, Austin Powers? Sex? Yes, please. Be 18. Okay, or older. All right, 18. 18 years old or older. All right. Currently tend to have graduated after spring of 2023.
Why specifically 2023?
That's weird to me. Because, that means that just screams sort of like cult-like behavior a little bit. Because it's like, we want you young so we can manipulate you. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Have less than 2 years of professional in game design and programming.
Less than 2 years.
Yeah, so how can it be less than 2 years if you just 18 years older, 2023? That's weird. Like,
That is very strange.
Be legally entitled to work in this country where you are applying. Hey, wait a minute. What are you saying? We can't be. You don't like illegal immigrants? That's what it sounds like. Apply to only one location. Well, yeah. That's again. These things are like. That's weird. Submit on an individual entry. Team entries will not be considered. All right.
Question. Who is this from? Is this the thing that he previously mentioned, or
Let's find out.
Specifically said in a video that she doesn't hire white men. Just to go even further down the rabbit hole, Ubisoft has a mentorship program.
Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft.
Oh, so everybody hates Ubisoft.
Good for you. So yeah.
Right now, where they said they will not consider you for it if you are a white man. So
okay,
that's not what that said. That's not what that said, though.
Yeah, you want to know something? He keeps showing these things in blue text, so this must be his own text.
Yes.
Which means it's just like, dude, you need to
just show, like, So you know what I like about ads or Gary videos? He sees clips and then he highlights certain parts of articles. Like, yeah, that's what you do. You go to videos, you do the research. You don't just say it in text. Like it's great because I don't have to believe you.
Now the biggest red flag here is just like, to be eligible, you must identify as a woman or a non-binary individual. It's like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, correct.
But then again, this is Ubisoft. It's like it's going to be pretty hard finding like a large majority of people who agree with Ubisoft these days.
This is a top-down decision. Like, they definitely want to control people. Like, must reside in Ontario. Oh, this must be a Canadian one. Ugh.
Are currently attending or have graduated from an Ontario post-secondary school no earlier than spring 2020. 2023 again. What the hell?
Yep.
Ubisoft has a mentorship program right now where they said they will not consider you for it.
Mentorship. That's why. Okay.
So, guys, as it turns out, the people who rally the hardest against racism and sexism,
humans can't change sex,
are actually the most racist and sexist. Oops.
Could you find higher quality? Could you find higher quality pictures, please?
I can do that. Do you do that on purpose to stay away from copyright? Like,
I don't know how you would get copyright for that.
Well, you'd be surprised, but whatever.
The video explains CRT.
CRT. Oh, CRT. Whenever I see CRT, I always think of televisions.
Also does a really good job of explaining woke thinking.
Critical race theory begins from
He uses PragerU. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying PragerU's bad, but you need to do more than just cite a PragerU. That's
the assumption that racism occurs in all interactions. Imagine you own a shop and two customers enter at the same time, one white and one black. Who do you help first? If you help the black person first,
who? Yeah.
Wait. Let this play.
critical race theory would say you did so because you don't trust black people to be left alone in your store. That's racist. If you help the white person first instead, critical race theory would say you did so because you think blacks are second-class citizens. That's racist too.
That's sort of like the that there are crazy people who believe that. Like the whole thing of like when Mahler said there's two black people that are like in an alley and you do a scene, it's like, okay, so we're gonna have one kill the other. It's like that's black on black violence, stuff like that. And it's like we're gonna have gray blobs instead.
Gray blobs.
Mm-hmm. So it's like also my stomach's doing a rumbly, so I don't know. I hate that.
Let's at least last. We could at least last until like the 10-minute mark of this video, and then we could probably do a part 2 next week.
Well, I'm gonna take a break or something because my stomach's upset.
Are you okay? Are you sick?
No, I'm just stuff. Oh goodness. So I'll be right back then.
All right.
All right, me back. Me sorry. Ooga booga.
Hey.
Ooga booga.
Ooga looga.
It's just that I'm having stomach problems, which is I'll be fine. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
So what I was trying to say before, it's like he had 3 scenarios. Mahler did, and he's like, we have 2 white guys in an alley, and they're fighting each other. It's like, hey, why isn't there a African American? He's like, all right, we'll put a black guy in there. He's like, oh wait, you can't have a white on black. That's racist. It's like, no matter what you do, someone's gonna think it's racist. It's like, yeah, but I don't know if that's CRT, but like the whole mindset that like that people just believe in CRT when it comes to games. It's like you haven't connected that though. What does this have to do with video games? That's my question.
That's critical race theory. It can find racism in anything, even if it has to read your mind to do it.
So basically, even if you try to not be racist, according to them, you're being racist. Even if you try to not be sexist, you're being
Wait,
sexist.
I know this. This is Apex Legends.
Apex Legends, yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. Apex Legends.
Apex Legends?
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
But this is Apex Legends. It's like, what makes it, by your definition, woke?
Because it has a black person in the marketing material sometimes. It's like, all right.
It's like, okay.
Unless you prove that, I don't think so. Does Sweet Pepper Ink have something to do with it? I don't know.
He just keeps showing clips of Apex Legends, and it's like, okay, could you tell me why this particular part is your definition of woke?
Yeah, which I'm starting to forget.
This is why these people are so useless and evil, is because
Useless
evil beta cucks. And he shows, of course, the guy who got too much cotton candy on his head. All right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like, we're not taking your side when we make fun of these
I I
people.
I
We're
I
kind of
wouldn't
laughing at you both.
I wouldn't describe these people as evil, as like calm
No,
down there.
because that's okay, so that's how you create division. You paint them with a broad paintbrush, which is something they do, as you so say, but you're doing it to them. Like, you've become the monster you sought to destroy.
Everything you do, according to them, is racist. Always, because you're a white man. But let's be honest, guys, at the end of the day, this is about power, right? They think by calling you racist or homophobic, they have some kind of power over you.
Your
Well,
picture placement is horrible. Jesus Christ.
what's it doing down here? There better be something up here, like right here.
Yeah.
But like the whole thing of like, so that's why I don't care when people call me a racist or sexist or whatever. I'm like, because it's lost all meaning. Like, people use that too much, and just like it's sort of like it trivializes that word and it becomes a non-threatening word, and you've demeaned it to mean something else. That's why they change words all the time,
I think
because
the reason.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
well, you change words all the time because you need a new word to call them and to use up, because that word has lost meaning now.
I think the reason that we're getting so tired by this video is just a lot of the claims are just boring to us. It's
It's
just like we've heard all these claims from both sides multiple times, and we're just getting tired of both of them.
it's just sign. Well, I think I've lost energy because I have no energy today, and I'm like, I better do the show. But shush.
But the joke's on them. Racist and homophobe are words we laugh at now, because the people using these words are leftist cowards. You saw the act
Oh, you see, when you say he's a leftist coward, and I'm like, okay, hold on.
man try to make this statement in one of his recent videos. Oh, I guess everything is woke now, huh? So everything is just woke. This is what's known as a straw man fallacy, and it
Well, that's you've done that though. Like you just said, like they're evil, a beta cucks. Is that not a straw man argument? Because you haven't proved it yet. Um,
Also,
you're using
you pulled up a chart where apparently having
too many women.
too many female main characters is woke, apparently.
Bring on the sexy women, I say.
It's
It
like
is.
is Stellar Blade.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. Like, oh no, Hornets of a feminist. It is kind of funny how like look at all these characters right here. It's like, what about like so but there's also games where you play as male and female. Do they count those too? So it's
Yeah,
like,
that chart did include that.
so it's
I re-
so yeah.
I read yeah, I read the chart. It did say that the pink was female main characters, or female and male characters in a choice.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
Because
sorry.
apparently that's this this guy's problem, I guess. I don't know.
So there's Arthur Morgan. He's male. And then there's this female fighting character. I don't know her name.
I think I've only watched a
Mhm.
little bit of this video. I didn't know this video was going to be a part of this one, but
And also there's Helldivers, and there's Fallout, and I'm like,
yeah.
But here's the thing. I still agree with Ackman that like gaming is at a good state right now, even though it is getting worse from the AAA level when it comes to Western developers.
Yeah.
Because like the library is huge. You can go back to any game ever and just say, "Yep, I'm gonna play this for a while." Like, uh,
isn't actually an argument. If you lived in a town that was flooding and somebody said, "Why are you using the word flood so much? I'm so tired of hearing that word." Well, we use the word flood because it describes what is happening right now.
We use the word woke because it describes what's going on right now. Well, it is infested in the conversation, I'll say that. But if you step out of the bubble for a minute and realize that, like, well, those things may be, but like, look at the rest of the landscape. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I don't think it's a good idea to compare that to floods.
Exactly. Yes.
I get what he's trying to say. It's just like it's what's actually going on, and my response to that is just floods kill people.
Well, I mean, woke kills jobs. There, I did it. But here's the thing: if I want to make the argument, I'm like, you could make that argument and actually make it a lot more sense. Because, like, you know what happened to Sweet Baby Inc. after they ruined Justice League game? You know, like, to kill the Justice League and all that stuff? They went around and said, like, we don't want you involved because you killed you killed Batman like Joel. And people are tired of it. And so that's the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. And it's like, and now they're firing people. Like, left and right now, out of gaming companies. It destroys jobs. Like, it gives companies less money. That would be better for Flood.
It's just like, this guy is barely going into any, like, game storylines or gaming characters or anything like that.
It's meta. Yes.
We're 5 minutes in, and he has just been going, look, guys, this thing is a thing that exists. It's like, okay.
I'm not doing a part 2. Not happening.
More importantly, why are you defending gay-ass propaganda?
I'm revitalized! Why are defending gay game developers? Dude, listen. Is Actman really doing that? Or is anyone doing that? That's really not a shill? Like, when I go on Twitter and I see people defending, like, Marvel stuff, and I'm like, well, that's because they have access. They're already entrenched in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Same thing goes for people who are like, you know, Kill the Justice League had a really good story. Had a really good send-off to Kevin Conroy. And I'm like, are you sure you're a human being? Let me touch you. Like, oh my gosh, your skin's peeling off. You're a lizard! You know?
Here, let me rub your skin with some grass. Let's
touch some grass. Here, I'll pull it out of the ground for you.
Touch grass.
In video games. All right, so I hope I've done a good job of explaining generally what wokeism is. Now, where do we see it in games?
This better be an explanation.
Wokeism shows up in games in at least 6 possible ways. Number 1, making female characters...
Okay, making female characters ugly. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me get my water. Oh goodness. Ugh. You know, I ate burritos yesterday, and I think that's why. Anyways, making female characters look ugly. Okay, so why do they do that? For representation purposes. Because...
And even then, what if there was a story that did have, like, an ugly female character but was well written?
I'm not saying Hornet is ugly, okay? But she ain't pretty, as, like, conventional standards. Like, there, I did it. Problem solved. Like, it's like, and what if you wanted to make a character ugly, but then have them be, like, loved anyway? Like, that happens, you know?
Therein lies the point where it's just like, okay, so is Oblivion, like, not counted then? Because those characters are not pretty.
Or what if they made the character ugly on purpose and they still had a great time? Like, and they did it seriously, not as a meme. Like, and even if it is a meme, like on Bloodborne, when they create, like, abominations against nature, they're blue, big. Like, they're having fun. Fun should not be controlled just because you don't like it.
The most fun I had in Dragon Age Veilguard was the character creator because I was just fucking around the whole time.
Well, yeah, and the rest of the story is bad, but That's because they ruined characters, and yes, they did make them uglier, which is just a consequence of what that is. Like, I don't think it's the telltale sign. One of the telltale signs is not uglier characters; it's a cause of it. Replacing male characters with female ones. Okay, what if it makes sense? Like, again, Hollow Knight was replaced with Hornet. Makes sense to me. Makes sense in the lore. Uh-oh. Ellie would have made sense. I'm sorry, but Ellie should have been the main character of the next game. That makes sense to me. It's just how it's executed.
Yeah, it was just how it was executed. Because if you make Ellie the main character, it's like that's perfectly fine.
Yep, it made sense to me. That's what I thought was going to happen in the first place.
In fact, I was on board when they showed like the first Last of Us Part 2 gameplay trailer, and it was Ellie getting into these really tough situations and fights with all these other people. I was just like, yeah, I was on board for that. It's just that when the game came out and everything was revealed, I was like, this is shit.
Yeah, I really hated it when Stone Ocean came along and the JoJo protagonist turned out to be a female. Like, oh man.
Are you joking or
No, I'm not joking. No, I mean, yes, I'm joking. Yeah, the part with like, dude, she's awesome. Jolene is cool. Like, and she's masculine but pretty. It's like you can have both of those. You know what they call those? Muscle mommies.
oh Jesus, don't get into that.
But like, I'm just saying, it's like there's something for everyone. Removing masculinity and masculine characters. Yeah, that's definitely a sign of what they're trying to do is to get rid of like they do that in Star Wars, Marvel, all that stuff when they start to replace the female they start to replace male characters with the female ones because the Force is female, stuff like that. Like, yeah, but you see, the reason why I can say that is because I have proof. Like, and if you have proof, then it's like okay, but still, the game can still be good if you remove masculinity from a project. Let's see. Yeah, it is sort of it is kind of disappointing. It's like, man, I kind of miss masculinity. Like, we watched Predator the other day, and I'm like, see these masculine men? They have a lot of respect for each other, and it's not just them like they don't share their feelings. They're masculine men. Like, yes, they do. Absolutely, they do.
It's like just recently, I was watching Return of the King with some
Yay!
friends, and when we got to the climax and just seeing Frodo and Sam have a heart to heart together, Sam like thinking about the fact that he might not be able to go back home uh or say something to Rosie is just like all that is really heartbreaking. There's a
And here's the thing: Frodo and Sam are not masculine. Not
no,
really.
they're well,
But
Sam a little bit, but just
no, you know what I mean. It's like what the reason why he's a Chad is because he never gives up. He always sees the bright side of things. He serves other people. That's his masculine side. He's a Chad because of it.
yeah.
So there's different types of masculinity too. And just because you're masculine doesn't mean you don't have any emotions. Stuff like that. And Joel wasn't demasculized, he was written terribly, and that made him like have cuck energy. So obviously cramming in as many minorities as possible. That's a red flag, but it's not ultimately. I don't really care. Like, Andor is that. They put sort of like yeah,
let's try to keep to video games
video games,
specifically.
right? Video games. God of War. There's many
League
minorities.
League of Legends for a little while.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. It's all about. I'd say it's more about diversity of thought, which does come with different cultures and all that stuff. So,
in fact, Overwatch 1 that had a whole
Slow
slurry of
slurry.
I
That
don't know. I didn't know what to
he's
say.
he's drunk. Listen, he's drunk.
No, I'm not. I'm not drunk. But but that had a
Ow.
whole cauldron of like
Mhm.
different like races and people and all that sort of thing.
A
It was just like
hodgepodge. Yes.
everybody loved Overwatch 1 until Overwatch 2 just
In
uh,
for the dark times before the Empire.
before Blizzard just lost their shit.
Oh yeah. Changing historical events to push current messages. Now that is something that I know people that they've done. Like Battlefield 5 did have that, but now it's like kind of like you're right, there weren't cyborgs, women cyborgs in World War II, and people are like, that's not historically accurate from a studio that usually does historical accuracy pretty well. And people were like, well, you can respawn. That's not it. That doesn't that doesn't disprove my point.
No, doesn't.
So it's like, yeah, because immersion is important when it comes to entertainment, and people kind of downplay immersion. I don't like that. It's sort of like if Batman shows up in Joker, like the 2019 one, all of a sudden, it's like that would kind of ruin immersion for me, because I'm like, I know it's DC, but it's like, man, we're talking about a character study, and you showed me like, no, I should say Aquaman or something. It's like, it's like that doesn't seem right. I know it's supposed to stick to video games, but it's like, man. Anywho, and of course, softening, watering down, removing anything controversial. Hmm. Um. What do you
Why is
suppose?
New Vegas? Why is New Vegas here specifically?
Well, because like New Vegas had a bunch of things in it that people, I don't know. What's controversial about New Vegas? I don't know. Caesar's Legion, I guess.
And in fact, even if they do end up changing things in New Vegas, it's all going to come back in mods anyways.
Yeah. Let's see. What did
And
they?
there's no
Yeah.
and there's no way they could water or soften anything down in the console versions because the
I,
console versions are pretty fixed.
I remember I wrote a article for a website talk about how like call it there was people at IGN who were just like literally I think if they misplaced their phone they would have a panic attack. Like these are kind of people they sent in to look at the there's a house, you break into a house and you in a mission and you get rid of in insurgents or whatever. Like you're looking for terrorists. And so it's like and they got and they came out, these IGN people came out. It looked like they had PTSD, and they said to reduce the violence in the reality. And I'm like, yeah, there is a thing for like people want to dumb down and water down stuff. It's like, no, do the opposite. Art should go there. Like, but that's the thing, but that's the double-edged sword. You could reverse that and saying like, well, we need to portray racism as harsh as possible. Well, it all depends on context. You know, the modern message or whatever. Stuff like that. It's sort of like Bioshock Infinite when they want to portray racism as this kind of cartoony. It's like I don't want them to get rid of that, but I do want them to portray it in a more like realistic sense.
Well, actually, I remember in Bioshock Infinite, it was a thing where,
Mm-hmm.
despite how terrible Columbia was,
Mm-hmm.
it managed to. This was like one of the only decent parts of Bioshock Infinite, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the Resistance leader, uh, basically becomes so caught up in her revolution that she ends up
Yes,
trying to kill an innocent child.
innocent
Uh,
people. Yeah.
yeah,
And
and
well, until the DLC, which ruined that part, which I agree. I really like the part where it's just like Les Miserables. They started killing people who had nothing to do with it. It's like, guys, they didn't do this to you. You hate the power system, not the people who are just trying to live it too. Like, and of course, like, they go too far. And then we learned that, who are those two people that time travel and stuff?
Booker DeWitt and Elizabeth.
No. The other two people. The sister and the brother.
I don't remember their names.
I don't remember their names either, but apparently they talked to her, the resistance leader, and told her, like, you have to murder this child. And I'm like, I hate you. Freaking DLC ruins everything. Anyway.
I did not even make it a quarter of the way through in the DLC. I played it for like a little bit and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with Bioshock Infinite. This game sucks.
I played all of that stuff. And after you play as Booker DeWitt in the other place, you play as Elizabeth. So I'm like, and then when you play as Elizabeth, you go back to Columbia and you sneak through the air ducts of that airship that Elizabeth kills the leader with, and it says, like, yeah, she has to do that or else time can't move forward. And I'm like, I know. Anyways.
More ugly. Number 2, replacing male characters with female characters in order to virtue signal. Number 3, removing masculinity and masculine characters from games. Number 4, blindly inserting...
By the way, the killing of Joel was not the problem with that game. It's how they did it.
Gay, black, and trans characters in order to virtue signal. Number 5, changing historical events to push contemporary political messages. Number 6, softening, watering down, and removing anything controversial or edgy from games. So we are going to look at these 6 key ways that games have been wokeified.
Well, why are you showing Overwatch 1? Why are you showing Overwatch 1, man?
This looks like modern times, and guess what? Modern times, race doesn't really matter that much. Because we are able to go anywhere we want. And, yeah. It doesn't really matter. Race matters very little in that case.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Track the increase of all of these things in games over time. Before we get into it, just to give you a larger sweep of the problem here, I tracked the 20 most played or critically acclaimed games from 2004, 2014, and 2024. You can check my math below and see the games.
Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2, which was a terrible game.
Wait, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but your main character is Cloud.
Yep, he's a white male. But he cross-dresses.
Black Myth Wukong.
Black Myth Wukong is about Japanese mythology. So who's gonna be Chinese?
I will kill you for that.
Whatever. Freaking Vietnamese. Shut up. Anyways. Black Myth Wukong, okay? Chinese mythology, so it's gonna be Asian. Yeah. Who knew? CSGO 2, I have no clue. Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2. Are you mad?
Okay, so is this just a list of games that are in 2024?
I think so. Elden Ring. For goodness sakes. Helldivers 2.
Dragon's Dogma 3.
Okay. Palworld!
Wait, Hades 2? Hades 2 released this year, didn't it?
Stellar Blade. Oh no, it stars females. People were really upset about Stellar Blade. Yep. It wasn't... People were so upset about Stellar Blade starring a woman? Oh, wait, no, wait. That was the other side that was upset. So why'd you put it on there?
Why is Apex even on here? Apex has like a whole...
army of people? Yeah.
Yeah, it has a whole collection of characters.
Yeah. I just don't care. Look at this. On 2014, Dark Souls 2. I don't get why this list is on here. Like, okay.
I don't get it either. Let's hear them out.
I picked for each year. 2004, we have games like Halo 2, Dragon Quest 8, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Dragon Quest 8 has a woman in it, though, as one of the main characters. World of Minecraft does not... I'm sorry, but like, why Minecraft? Sorry.
2024,
let's
we have
hear 'em
games
out.
like Modern Warfare 3, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Elden Ring, because it's still one of the most played games, etc., etc. I then showed in the blue bar if the game only allowed you to play as a man, then the pink bar as if the game lets you play as a woman or gives you a choice between man or woman, or lets you play as a trans character. And I think
I wonder if you put Soma in that, because it's technically not a
That,
man or
that's not
female.
that's not on your chart. Trans people aren't on your chart, dumbass. You
Plays...
can read it. It's not in there.
Okay, calm down.
this graph lets you
plus,
see
as a man or a woman, why is the choice like? Why isn't it its own separate bar? Why is it only in the pink one?
I don't know, because he wanted to make it bigger. And I will say there is a rise of women main characters, but I don't see that as a problem. Like, they're not really making up for a mistake. It's just that, I don't know. Like, I just don't really care. Like, unless it's a really contentious like thing to do. Like, if they turn Isaac from Dead Space to a woman, I'm like, all right, that seems a little suspect. But did they make a great story out of it? I'm like, I don't care then. What if she's looking for his husband? I mean her boyfriend, and we end up just switching places. You know, like, I don't care.
exactly what is wrong with the game industry. As we got away from playing male characters in games, the general quality of video games went down. And I hope that's clear in this graph.
Listen, Andy, this makes you sound like a sexist. I'm not saying you are, but that's what it comes off as.
You put your hand on his shoulder as like Andy. Andy.
Yeah, it's that meme of the guy putting his hand on the shoulder. Yeah.
It's like, Andy, listen.
All right, so getting into specific games.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about 12 games that went woke over time.
Okay,
The
well,
Last
boy.
of Us.
Yay.
The first Last of Us game from 2013 was a heartfelt and masculine journey for its main
Masculine journey.
Masculine journey.
The guy loses his daughter and then goes through a hardening part of his life because the world went hard, and so he had to fit with it in order to survive. That's not really
Yeah.
masculine. Masculine is like, let's see, what would be masculine? I think the first God of War is more masculine. He goes through killing enemies with his bare hands and blades, drinks alcohol, big, muscular, and has sex with women for health orbs. I mean, for like blood orbs. It's like, yep, masculine. Absolutely. Gears of War is masculine. I don't know about Joel.
I wouldn't describe the first Last of Us as
Masculine.
no, that isn't right.
I agreed that like Joel is masculine, but that's because he had to be. But the story itself, not really.
character Joel. It was one of the best-selling games and regarded as one of the greatest games of all time. With The Last of Us 2 in 2020, the director took a different approach. Joel is killed within the first hour of the game because, you know, men are bad.
No. It's not that men are bad. It's more like Joel is bad because he killed someone's father because he saved zebras and wanted to cure the world. That's why. Because it's bad storytelling.
To be absolutely fair on that front,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse is like killed and nobody gives a shit about him.
Yeah, there's also like when Joel's brother killed another guy. I'll never forget. Yeah, kills the guy that spit on Joel. I'll never forget Mulder's reaction. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
It's great.
He is replaced with Ellie, who flaunts her broken sexuality and is in a relationship with a woman.
Flaunts her broken sexuality.
Okay. There's ways you can break that down to make your point, but instead you're like, haha, I'm gay. It's like, well, here's the thing. She kind of does flaunt it around, but but that's because it's bad writing. Like,
why don't you
yeah.
talk about how this stuff affects the writing of the game? What? Come
Yeah,
on,
it's
man.
like when they say bigot sandwiches, and I'm like, wow, way to be subtle about the world you're living in. It's like, it's like I don't want it, but instead you berate Joel for like saving you. It's like,
I
jerk.
I love how I love how the people who hated that game are like, I want to try a bacon sandwich.
Oh yeah, who's that guy that made the bigot sandwiches?
I do not know.
He was that cook YouTuber, right? I forget, but whatever.
I don't think it was Babish, if that's who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. You know that whenever I hear the bigot sandwiches, I think of that GI Joe thing, the pork chop sandwiches. Like,
I honestly didn't mind the first half of the game, but the last half is disgusting.
what? Joel gets killed. Like, I'm fine with that.
That's not even the that's not Joel being killed is not even the first half of the game.
It's not even. Yeah, it's the first like hour. Yeah,
There's so many problems in the first half.
like the sky bridge. That's one thing. Like, like how did you
The
build that?
the sky bridge, what it was just in my head. What was I thinking about? Uh
um,
oh yeah, the amount of
Abby.
plot armor
Oh,
that the amount of plot armor that Ellie has. How
Abby
villainous everything
has
is at first.
that Abby gets like gets strong in the post-apocalypse. Um, all right.
For the last 20 hours of the game, you're expected to play as Abby, Ellie's mortal enemy. She's a really mannish and disgusting girl boss character, and there's a nasty sex scene with her cuck boyfriend.
Cuck boyfriend.
Why do you always have to use that word?
It gives like insecure energy. Whenever you say the word cuck too much, it's like, man, you're really insecure about your own masculinity, aren't you? Like, you know, for what was it? It's like the person who says they're who talks about themselves the most of the most insecure, like sort of thing. Like not saying it, just thinking it.
So the first game was about masculinity, bravery,
No.
honor, defending a young girl. And the second game
Sure.
is about lesbians being a cuck.
Lesbians being a cuck.
That wasn't even the main focus of the game.
Lesbians being a cuck. It's like, where is it going?
I love how he has to downplay everything because he says that this game is about lesbians apparently, but he just mentioned that Abby had sex with a man.
Oh, dude, and it's one of the most awkward. The reason why people have a problem with that sex scene because it's ugly, and he is cheating.
It is the most awkward shit. I will agree with you there.
He's cheating, and then not only that, it's like PlayStation is like we won't have anime like sort of like not even naked games. I mean like it's like you play a puzzle game and they get into bikinis, like really skimpy bikinis. It's like PlayStation's like, nope, we're not gonna have that. But this one is artistic. It's like, okay, thanks, Sony. People had a problem with that.
And mannish chicks with big arms. This game hits woke checkboxes.
Wait, that's all? That's all? The game is about lesbians and managed chicks with big arms? That's all it's about? Really?
And don't forget cucks. It reaches.
I hate this video.
He doesn't. Okay, we only have 2 more minutes, I'm sure.
Number 1, number 2, number 3, and 4. Gears of War.
Okay.
The Gears of War games in the
Why did you pick this? Stop. And that guy on the left looks like Angry Joe. But like,
Dude, seriously, pick some better fucking quality pictures.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could just go on Google and find a Gears of War 3 picture that has better quality.
The first one. It's like, oh yeah, look, there it is.
2000s were always about masculinity, a common
Look, I
purpose,
did it
and
already. I
brotherhood.
did it already.
Yeah,
Go fuck
exactly. I told you the first one. Yeah. But like, uh-oh, wait a minute though. There's a woman right there. See her? Oh my gosh. Cuck
yourself.
energy.
Oh my god.
It's a very male-focused story, so it was odd when the cuck
Male-focused story. Okay, let me give you a piece of history. It's not complicated. The reason why men are shown in combat positions and in military stuff is because they're usually ones that went to combat first, or what's even in the past, the men would go and fight wars and the women stayed at home. And it's not because mostly sexism, because they had testosterone and they were a lot more light, and they're a lot more like liability because women are needed. Like, they were protecting the women. And yes, it was at the cost of freedoms, but it was essentially like that. Like, and so like that's why a lot of men are shown to be in combat positions when it comes to military shooters and like post-apocalypse stuff. Like, yeah, that makes sense. And but like when it comes to the future in a post-apocalypse, beggars can't be choosers. So I don't know what Gears of War and why it's like this. So I don't know. So anyways, let's see what it has to say about 5.
story, so it was odd when the cucks at Microsoft made Kate Diaz the main character of the
Stop
story.
using
now.
that fucking word.
Man,
I'm
it is
getting
kind of
tired
funny.
of it.
It is kind of funny how he says like racism doesn't mean anything, and then he keeps using the word cuck. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny.
It's like, oh, they keep repeating this word, but we ignore it anyways. It's just like you keep using the word fucking cuck.
It's sort of like when what was it? It's not chud. No, it's there's all kind of words that both sides use. It's like they don't mean anything anymore. Like woke, for example.
Instead of exploring themes of brotherhood and duty like the game
Brotherhood and duty is not necessarily a man thing. I know it sounds mannish, but it's kind of like mankind. It also means women. And in the military, brotherhood is the person sitting next to you. He's going to protect you, and you're going to protect them. That's brotherhood.
game did before. Since 2016, the game is primarily about femininity, sisterhood, and when our periods happen. So yeah, Gears of
When our periods happen.
Okay, I have not played Gears 5, but I guarantee that's not what it was about.
You have to tell Vic this later. So apparently Gears 5 would imagine you're in the gameplay and it's like there's a game mechanic. It's like, oh no, it's that time. You have to let your rage out.
It's that time of the month again.
Yeah. That's what the bugs are after now. Like, oh gosh.
War went
And
woke
plus,
in
how
its
do you
sunshine.
explain?
Oh my gosh. There's a man inside
my
of her.
Oh my god, there's a man. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's kind of.
But
Yeah.
but-
Anyways,
how does he explain the new Gears of War game coming out, which brings back the male characters?
one female protagonist. Ah, it's woke.
Why don't you explain why it's like that? Could you explain?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like he lists a list of things. He says he can prove it, and I'm like, dude, bring your proof. Like, please stop talking about the energy, the vibes. You know what's really right wing? Objective truth. There, I said it.
Woke checkboxes number 2, 3, 4, and 6 have all been hit. Saints Row. The original Saints Row was very similar to GTA, but instead of being by yourself, you were part of a gang that helps you rise to power.
You mean like every GTA? I hate to be that guy, but like, yeah. But no, the difference between that and Saints Row went into comedy. Like, they made a parody of GTA. That's the difference. They didn't start out like that, but they definitely went that way. It's like, we're going to make our own identity.
With iconic characters like Johnny Gat, Shaundi, Julius, and others, Saints Row 2 is incredibly edgy and hilarious. You buy
Why not 3?
prostitutes, kill bums, etc. Well, the Saints Row reboot in 2022 seemed to think it was a good idea to replace every single character from this celebrated series with a bunch of gay dudes with their shirts off, ugly lesbians,
Where's the gay dude with the shirts off?
girl
talking about him?
bosses, and trans people. Like, huh?
It was a red flag, but again, I know a little bit about this, but not that much. You know, it's like I've gotten whiffs.
I
You
do
know?
know about the problems of Saints Row, but they stretch far. They
Beyond
stretch
it, yeah.
far beyond all the stuff that he's talking about. There are like tons of glitches, horrible dialogue, and stuff like that.
Well, like I said, like it's the cause. It's the cause of what it started off to. This is why like aesthetics is a red flag. It's not necessarily going to cause a downfall. You know, it's not the reason why. It's just red flags. Is that a red flag? Crimson.
Nobody has
I get
ever
that joke.
understood their audience worse than whoever took control of the Saints Row reboot. The fans were noticeably upset when this stuff started to leak, and instead of Volition changing, they doubled down. And now the studio is closed. So as is often said, you go woke, you go broke.
Which is not always applicable. But it seems yeah.
So if you're a part of this mantra of just go woke or broke, then surely you would name the title of your video differently, of just like games went woke. It's just like, okay, but you just said the mantra where they apparently go broke afterwards. So surely you can admit that things are getting better by your definitions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is kind of, yeah, because like they went broke. It's like, yeah, that means customers are winning. Therefore, it's like, but they're still trying to do it. I understand that, like, sometimes being forced into it, sometimes they're so in their ideological bubble that they need to do it. And the problem is, again, another cause of it is something like this. Something like this video that creates these boogeymen that they say people are against them are. These people exist.
Halo. Halo was one of the games that got me back into...
Again, what is with this? Why did you deep fry everything?
Dude, you are clearly able to grab high quality videos. Why can you not grab a single high quality image? It's not that fucking difficult.
How many grenades does he have? 4?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look at it. Like, I don't know how much life you have either. Look at this. But man, who's that guy that cooks all that stuff in that TikTok video?
Oh God, are you talking about Zach Choi?
Yeah, this looks like it was deep fried by Zach Choi. Yeah, he's like, oh man, look at this.
Just like how everything is deep fried by fucking Zach Choi.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, say the line, Bart. Deep fry, like.
Video games in 2000.
Into the fryer you go.
Yeah, that's all the pictures. Yeah, I don't know. Are those Space Marines or is that Pitfall Harry? I don't know.
Pitfall Harry.
I was really stoked to see the woke mind virus taking it over now. Here's Cortana and Halo 4.
Oh no! No, that's not Cortana. You fell for it.
Cortana only looked that way in Halo 4.
True. But I will say that is the best looking one. But you know, it doesn't. But you are being dishonest.
Halo Infinite. Yeah.
Also, this one is hold on, wait a minute. Is hold on. That old photo.
They also disabled party chat by default in Halo.
Oh, hold on. Let me see the
games in 2004. So I was really stoked to see the woke mind virus taking it over now. Here's
yeah, this is also deep fried.
Cortana in Halo 4.
Daggone it.
Cortana in Halo Infinite. Yeah. They also disabled party chat by default in Halo Infinite because, you know, people are soft and can't handle reality now.
I will say that is something they need to get back. It's like you need to give people some creativity back. Like you need to give people their. No, now you have to sign.
To,
I that is sort of cuck energy, by like cuck
to
vibes.
be absolute, to be absolutely
Mhm.
honest here, it's just like, listen, I haven't played through
Mhm.
all the Halo games, but a lot of my friends are Halo fans, uh, and they tell me that the game series went to shit on Halo 4.
Correct.
The picture he used for Cortana back then.
It's
It's
Halo
like
4, the thick version. Yeah.
it's just like, dude, come on.
But like I remember in Halo 3, it's like, oh man, it's kind of funny if people like this. I'm not saying if people like Andy, okay, would say like if Halo 3 came out today, they'd be like, oh man, Chief is such a simp for Cortana, trying to save her. It's like, no, that's not what that is. It's man, it's kind of funny. It's like I hate to be that guy that's on Twitter. It's like if if what was it like if Lord of the Rings came out today, I am no man. That that famous tweet.
Oh yeah, that tweet. Yeah,
Yeah. And I'm like, no, that's not what they said back then. Uh,
it's just like that. Watching that scene again in Return of the King, it's so earned.
absolutely is earned.
Yeah.
They killed off funny characters like Avery Johnson. Also, if you look through the armor skins available to you in Halo Infinite, it's full of this kind of garbage.
This is disgusting and evil.
How is it evil? Can you tell me how it's evil? Evil is not the same thing as the other things you are saying. Jesus
Because they're
Christ.
rainbow. It's like rainbow does not mean gay. I'm sorry.
How is it? How is it evil?
Rainbows?
No.
You know what rainbows are? They said God said. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on, Falco. That I believe this is actually part of their marketing. For what
Yes.
they did with one of the seasons. But
Mhm,
even then,
absolutely.
that's not evil. You
Wait.
could get annoyed by that, but it's not evil.
I would say it's just virtue signaling. It's not evil. But Microsoft is evil? Yes, I agree to that. But this ain't evil. It is sort of like disgusting, but not evil.
Jesus Christ.
But like, you know what a rainbow really is? God said, I will not flood the earth ever again. Here's your rainbow. It's beautiful. Rainbows are awesome, okay? How dare you disgrace our rainbow? Like
Like International Women's Day, Trans Visibility Day colors.
Trans Visibility Day. I just got an idea.
Okay.
It's I just love it. It's like, man, we usually can't see them, but on today we get to see them for one day. Trans Visibility Day.
I can see you now.
Oh my gosh.
I it's like saying into A1 is just like, I know your face.
It's like when Ben Affleck sees Elektra Moraine in Daredevil. It's like, oh, I can see you.
Oh my god.
Black Lives Matter. Like,
Yeah,
where
that was
is my
gay.
Master Chief draped in the American flag? Where is my Master Chief with a Trump helmet? Like,
Because they're not gonna Trump helmet. Listen, that is kind of funny. That is kind of funny. That would be funny. It's like, what? It is true that like when I've heard, but like I don't know if it's as, but like when people wear the LGBT stuff, that they get shot first. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get targeted. So it's like,
Oh my
imagine if
god.
they wore a Trump thing. It's like, yeah, you're being targeted first as well. Like you're being a moron. It's like, and it's in the game. Freaking get over it. It's
Look,
sort of
if
like,
you want to get if
Mhm.
you want to get annoyed at the rainbow thing, go ahead, but
Yeah, I
don't
am.
then in retaliation go, "Where's my Trump helmet? I need my Trump helmet."
You know what though? If you allow that, I'll allow the other thing too. I would love for the two people to go at it in a game. It's like, let's go. Like, I wouldn't ban mods. I'm like, yeah, go in with it, do it. Of course, I'm very egalitarian, but like that, and I'm not in charge of a multi-billion-dollar company that like runs on like people liking your game. So, but man, that'd be hilarious. Imagine wings. You'd have Wings of Redemption clips everywhere. I I broke my controller.
Broke my control. Disc throws the controller.
Yeah, he's like, I can't take this no more. Anyway,
For some reason, they left that out. Why do y'all think that is? And again,
it is true. It's like you would think they'd put like flags of different colors on there. Like, oh, that'd be interesting if people got their own country flags. Yeah, but you could make this criticism, but just be reasonable. Like, actually give arguments that people would make, and people will listen. Instead of you calling it, no, they're cooks. It's like, okay.
talk about just not understanding your audience at all. Do they really think edgelord Halo dudes want to be like, oh, dude, sick International Women's Day skin, brother?
Are you kidding? I would say, you know what, put it in there, and then go in and say, hey, dude, what's up? Like, what the heck is that?
Hey, dude, what the...
And he's like, yeah, dude, I got this International Women's Day thing. And it's like,
Oh, Christ.
and you're a man. It's like, that'd be the most troll thing ever. Like,
Well, we're at 10 minutes and 38 seconds. Do you want to continue?
probably not. I'm just not into it today.
That's fine.
The be frank. Oh my gosh. I need a subject matter. I need to be in the mood sometimes for this kind of stuff. And it's just not in it to win it, you know. I'm gonna exit this. No, not that. Dummy thing. Alright, here we go. So yeah, it was a short one today, but man, it's just that a bunch of stuff is happening. At least I got something. I doubt they would have proved anything if we continued. I just got tired of his stick. And also tired of like I'm tired myself.
It's pronounced shtick.
I'll say stick. I'm tired of his stick.
I got really tired of his shit too. It's just like
He you know what? He probably poops and like, oh man, it smells great. Smells great. It's like
what the fuck? Where did that come from?
No. It's like people always like, well, that's an idiom or whatever, a saying. It's like people act like their crap don't stink. It's like, no, it really does. It's supposed to be like you can your head is full of your own ego, sort of thing, and you believe your own like words too much.
Who knows how long we would have been going if we continued? We probably would go to like 3 hours or something.
I doubt it, but we've been on for an hour and 37, so you know.
Yeah.
So it was quite the little one. I'm not going to do that one again. I just wanted to be like, you know what? We need something sort of like not internet trash. That's not what I'm saying. But like a shit post. Like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Something more over that. If I'm going to do an actual one like that, I'll rather do an internet historian one again. I thought about doing the raid on Area 51. That one's great. I love that video. Anywho, I'm actually full gears ahead. Yeah, that's the saying, right? Full steam ahead. Yeah, full gears ahead. Full steam ahead on my video. I'm up to 37 minutes on my video now, and I have to voice some more. So it's getting there. For anyone who knows, I'm up to something to sing about, which is almost the last song in the entire episode. I have to talk about. You know what? I want to talk about something I'm passionate about. Imagine if somebody were to like asking what they want to sing about. what the sing about means. It's like they want their life to have meaning. And so they're asking people during the song, it's like, please give me something to sing about. It's like, it's kind of heartbreaking. uh Anyways, so what have you been doing? The other person?
I'm just gonna say what I'm just gonna say what I said last week. No comment on.
Oh my gosh.
No comment just yet.
He's hiding aliens underneath his floorboards. No comment. Like, no.
No comment.
Oh man. That was something else. We need to I need to tell people about what I just heard. It's like that's so amazing. I've kind of forgotten the video. That's the thing. I'm like, what did he say again? I don't know.
Oh my god, that part where he said it was like, "Where's my Trump helmet?"
Where's my Trump helmet? It reminds me of like Bart Simpson. He's on the it was supposed to give him like $10,000 for an elephant, and he wants an elephant. So it's like, and the radio station is like, we can't give you an elephant, and so you hear him yelling outside during a song, "Where's my elephant? Where's my elephant?" And so like there's Grandpa Simpson and Mole Man, not Mole Man, but like the people at the home are like, "I like this song. It reminds me of elephants." It's real great. Anyways, bye for now.
Yep. You guys have a good day or night or whatever.